Today's video is going to be using H&R Block's online W-4 calculator to change your tax situation. If you were not happy this year, you didn't get a big enough refund, you paid too much, whatever it was, you can actually use this W-4, which is a form you file with your employer to withhold federal taxes and state taxes from your income. So this is actually going to take you through, hey, this is your current situation. This is what you could pay instead or not pay, and this is how it's going to impact you when it's time to file taxes again the next year for this current year. H&R Block's going to start with your information. Are you single or married? I'm going to say single for this case. Yes, I'm filing as head of the household, and I turned 35, or I'm turning 35 at the end of this year. How many total jobs do you currently have? I'm going to say I have one job, and my annual salary is $55,000. I am paid bi-frequently, and let's say the last withholding on my paycheck was $200. So far, year to date, I've paid $400. If you have another job, you can add it. Otherwise, just hit next. Did you leave a job this year? I'm going to say no, I did not. Any other income that you might have, let's say I'm self-employed, profit of $500, with currently no estimated quarterly payments since I'm not doing that regularly enough. You can add your other income sources there. I'm going to hit next. Any dependents. Let's say I've got one child. Age as of the beginning of this year, I will say that they are 5. They are a student, but not one in college. No other credits. Do you want to take the standard deduction or not? I don't have enough assets or anything to make that worthwhile. So I'm going to say yes, or yes, the standard deduction. If you want to, you can explore that option. Any of these apply to you? I'm going to say none of them apply to me and hit next. And so this is what H&R Block is showing based so far this year, which is still pretty early on, but based on my income so far, I'm going to get a refund at the end of the year of $92. And so you can get your W-4 ready. Otherwise, if you want to change this and say, I'm going to withhold more from my job, meaning throughout the year with my paychecks, I'm going to have my employer take out more money from each of my paychecks so that at the end of the year, instead of that $92, I'm going to get more. So we can see if I let them take $383 more than what they're currently taking from my paycheck, I'll get almost $9,000 refund. If I can't afford that, and let's add $30, I'll still get a $920 refund. So it's up to you if you want to do that. If you want to keep it as is, $92 as a refund is better than owing money. If in the case it says that you owe money, you can also adjust it so that you won't owe any money, all to the point of you being comfortable with whatever at the end of the year you're going to owe or have to pay. If you want to, you can actually click Get My W-4s. I'm not a robot. And you can download those. And once you download them, it'll show you exactly what it's going to look like. And I know that a lot of employers these days actually have you do this online. So this form, you might not want to actually print it out to give to your employer. Maybe you do it online. You could just use it as a reference so that when you're filling out the W-4 with your employer, it looks exactly the same as this. And I actually really like this. TurboTax doesn't do this. And so I think it's a great tool to have to see what that actual form looks like. Because on here, it's super pretty and easy to read. But you get to this mess and you're like, what is going on? And so having this is great. Good job to H&R Block for having that. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Connect with me via email as well. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.